All right, whenever you're ready to.
All right, guys. Uh, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, so I'll go first. My name is Anthony. I'm the founder and one of the owners of Maju's Mobile Car Wash.
And my name is Carlos, and I'm also one of the owners of Maju's Mobile Car Wash. I'm also Anthony's brother.
Very nice. How long have you guys been in the business?
So we've been washing cars since 2018, like summer of 2018. So right before the pandemic.
Gotcha. Got it. And what would you say, like your services what is it different that sets you apart from your competition?
Well, we always what sets us apart from other services is that we always treat every customer's car like as if it was one of ours. We try to accommodate every customer. Um, we always try to accommodate them with the best ways we can, as in like in a lot of people cannot go to the car wash or they have a very busy schedule. So we always try to find a way for us to come to you.
Got it. So
That's
it's
that's
more,
our that's one of our well, that's one of our biggest goal is to always be able to accommodate the customer's needs.
got it. So you're
Yeah.
kind of like the convenient part sets you apart from.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. And can you describe the scheduling process? Like someone's watching wants to schedule a wash with you guys. How's the process of scheduling?
So we have two options. Well, actually three. So either they could call me personally because on my business, our business cards, my phone number is there. It's my personal number. They could call me. It's more quicker that way. Or they could go to our Instagram and book via our Square app. 90% of the time, they might get lucky if we're watching or, um, enthusiast. They can, but more than likely, they won't be able to just because we're already booked out for the day.
Got it.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay. So what kind of payments do you accept? Like, do you accept cash, card, or Venmo?
We accept cash, Venmo, Zelle, or Apple Pay. We pretty much accept mostly all of them. Except as of right now, we don't accept credit cards yet, but we will be having that pretty soon.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Any limitations as type of like what type of car you can service? What kind of car you can wash for the clients? Maybe someone has a big truck or maybe semi truck.
Honestly, we have washed already RVs. We have washed 18 wheelers. We have washed motorcycles, sedans, SUVs. We're pretty much open to watching anything that has an engine, pretty much.
Got
Mhm.
it. Okay. And are there any additional services you guys provide besides washing the car?
We do everything from washing cars to ceramic coating to paint correction. Um, we try to do everything, and then we also are still open to always learning new skills and new tricks on how to maintain these cars. But we have all kinds of service.
Got it. Do you do paint correction as well?
Yeah, yeah, paint correction, um, just regular waxing. We also do ceramic coating. The popular thing that we get a lot is ceramic coating for especially new cars. It's honestly, it's one of the best recommended things to do to protect a new car's paint.
For someone watching that doesn't know what ceramic coating is, can you kind of explain like briefly?
Yeah, so ceramic coating is pretty much like a layer of a coat that adds a protectant to the paint. And it also creates a gloss. It just pretty much protects us from like natural elements, which is like, bird dropping, dusting, watermarks, pretty much like any road grime. It it's like a it's pretty much like a protected. Imagine this. When you buy a shoe and you buy um the
Like a
spray that they
repellent.
advertise,
Yeah.
yeah, repellent. And I don't know if people have seen the video, but it's just pretty much let's just say you drop water or ketchup, it should just repel off. So same thing with a ceramic coating. It just pretty much protects the paint from natural elements.
Got it. Does it prevent
And
scratching,
then
chance?
it, it does prevent minor scratching. If someone does key your car, unfortunately that won't protect it. It's just
Got it.
like minor scratches. Yeah. What my brother did forget to mention was that we also provide for like interiors. We do shampooing. So that's pretty much cleaning the seats, cleaning the carpets, and cleaning the floor mats as well.
Gotcha. Okay. And
Hmm.
how long does a typical wash take compared to like a full ceramic coating on car?
For
Oh, you want to go ahead?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for a regular wash for a sedan usually takes about an hour to an hour 15, and then for a bigger size car, SUV or truck, usually takes about an hour to an hour and a half. That's just for a regular wash. But if you want anything like more detailage, usually it takes a little bit more time just because we need to get in there and try to get it in through every like little nicks and knacks. Um, but usually, yeah, about a regular wash, it takes about an hour to an hour 15.
Got it. And the ceramic coating, does it take a lot more
So,
or?
ceramic coating does take a quite a bit longer. It is a longer process because we need to wash the car. Then we need to make sure we need to pretty much remove anything. Let's say another detailer or the car has been washed before somewhere else, and they spray some sort of something on the car. We need to uh remove all of that out of the paint, and then we
Like a
got to
sealant?
prep the. Yeah, yeah, kind of like we gotta prep the paint before we start the ceramic process. So kind of making sure that everything's raw before starting.
In perfect
Yeah,
condition. So you may even
yeah,
polish the car.
yeah. We polish if needed. The car will be polished before we apply the ceramic coating because usually most of the time you don't want to apply a ceramic coat onto a really swirled up car. You're pretty much just adding ceramic on top of like a dirty car or something like that.
Gotcha. Because some customers
Yeah.
may see the pricing on the ceramic coating and be like, whoa, that's too much. But there's a lot of steps and
It
work that goes in.
yes, this yes, there's a lot of steps into it, and it's something that cannot just be it's not something that can just be done easily. Like especially we always recommend. I know there's certain people that won't have a garage or like an indoor place where we can do it, but it's the best thing to do when doing a ceramic coating because you don't want to be doing ceramic coating under the sun because it's such a highly strong chemical that if the sun is beaming directly into it while we're doing the ceramic coating, it can pretty much mess up the paint real fast.
Gotcha. So you have to be professional to do that stuff. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
like
yeah. It's something that
ceramic
you for
coating.
sure need. It's something for sure you need to take classes for, or learn through somebody who's experienced in ceramic coating.
Got it. Got it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So to add on to my brother, the ceramic coating, the reason why it's so expensive is because the amount of hours that is put onto the paint work. The ceramic coating honestly takes about 30 to 40 minutes, just depending on the size. But just the process to get to the ceramic coating takes probably like about 3 to 4 hours, or even depending on the paint. If the paint is new, I'll say 3 to 4 hours. If the paint needs a lot of work, I'll probably say about 8 hours. It just all the paint correction we need to do to strip off any wax sealant or any protectant that's on the car already. And then just like how you mentioned, I am certified to do this. I got into 2 classes already to get my certification to do ceramic coating. Um, Not anybody could do it. I have seen people burn paint. It does burn paint if you just let it sit and if you don't know how to wipe it down correctly. It could damage the paint, and at the end of the day, it will cost the customer and yourself more to fix that.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good. And how do you handle cancellations? Let's just say I scheduled a wash and then I canceled. Do I get charged or we can reschedule easily? How does it go?
So I'll answer that one. So the way we handle cancellations, we actually just experienced one over this weekend. It was a little upsetting. I could go ahead and tell you the experience. I
Sure.
messaged this customer a week before, just because we have a client that we go to every Sunday at exactly 9:30 a.m. He gets his cars washed once a week, and it's 4 cars there. And this person, we forgot to book it. It was actually on our side. We forgot to book this customer. But the thing was, they booked at 11 a.m. And so, washing 4 cars within an hour and a half won't, plus travel time, it won't get us to that location on time. So I went to go ahead and I contacted this customer and I mentioned to her, was it okay we could reschedule or we could come at earlier time or later time? They said no, let's just keep it 11 a.m. So Saturday comes around, and she gives me a message saying that she's gonna have to reschedule. And I told her, like, I would have highly appreciated if she would have let us know beforehand when we did
Earlier.
text her. Yeah. Um, so she went ahead and canceled the appointment. I did have to call off one of my guys because she did book our special and it was gonna take about 2.5 hours. So I had to cancel one of my guys for that. Um, but when it comes to canceling and rescheduling, what we do is if a customer tries to cancel on us, we still try to pitch them, is there a convenient time that we could come there? So, for example, if the customer wants to cancel because, so and so because they have to go take their daughter to school, okay, we tell them we could be there at a certain time whenever it's convenient for them. And then for rescheduling, we always just try to make a convenient time for them. And then not yet, we haven't started this process yet, but we are going to start taking deposits in just so we could have less cancellation.
Got it. Okay, sounds
Mhm.
good. Anything you guys would like to mention that I missed?
Carlos, can I go first?
Mm, I think we're good right now.
That was it?
Um, I would do like to mention, I noticed that like within this business, and I'm sure a lot of business owners do get this. Um, like for us, we are a small business, and like sometimes it affects us when people call us and we don't even know them, and they immediately ask for a discount. Um, it kind of hurts us, but yet we still want the client. We do offer discounts to our lower customers and to customers that have been with us for a while already. Um, we don't mind, doing the extra 9 yards for new clients and then also for our old clients. Because, for example, they say they book a regular wash and we see, a coffee stain. We're gonna go ahead and take that off. We like doing the extra work for them. Um, also, another thing that we experience a lot is when booking, people always expect us to be there within 30 minutes. Um,
It's
so
not
I
that
don't know.
easy.
I don't know if my brother wants to explain that.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Like, we understand that some people don't think like 2, 3 days from now, hey, you know what? I need a car wash. They at this very moment they'll be like, you know what? I need a car wash. Let me call this guy up right now. But what we're trying to let customers understand is that we're trying to fulfill everyone's needs, but we can't just uh be there as soon as they call us. Like we're taking care of other customers and we do not want to rush anything for the other customers because we want to make sure that every customer gets the same amount of of work that we give to everyone else. We want to make sure that the job is done correctly, and we wouldn't want to rush anything. So when people do call us for like, hey, can you come right now? We we always we always let them know, please always book accordingly with time, because it's really we always have a full schedule, and it's really tough to unless someone cancels on us. Then like today, someone let's say someone cancels today, then if you wanted us to come today, then we can try to work with you. We could be like, hey, you know what, we got a cancellation, we can be there now. But usually most of the time we always recommend for customers to always book accordingly, because it gets tough when it comes to, hey, can you be here right now?
Yeah, of course, of course. You're
Yeah.
booked, fully booked, and it takes an hour to wash a car, and then someone wants to meet you in 30 minutes. It's not doable.
Yeah. It's understandable if we had a bigger team, but right now it's just me and my brother, and we usually have another guy with us. But It's something that we will be providing eventually, but as of right now, we're still kind of a small business. So we try to get to everyone and finish every job good. So we do not want to be leaving like half jobs, and it's kind of tough with just two guys for right now.
Yes, it's not fair for the client that you're currently working
Yeah,
on to just leave it and
yeah,
go to the next
and
one.
then go to the next one. Yeah,
And
correct.
I was gonna mention when Anthony said that you guys go the extra mile, I was gonna say that last wash that I had with you guys, I never asked for a vax, but you guys went ahead and vaxed my car too. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. We always try to do that. Even let's say the customer booked a regular wash, but we just feel like it just needs a little bit more. We'll do it. We won't be satisfied. We'll be like, oh man, me and my brother usually we rate each other sometimes. We're like, hey Anthony, how did you feel on today's job? He'll be like, man, I feel like I don't know, like I feel like I could have done more. So we every single time we always rate each other, and we always try to improve on our work for sure. It's something that we really put ourselves on for sure.
That's
We always
awesome.
try to improve. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
great.
just to add on to my brother, what he said right now. What we try to do is we try to have our schedule kind of lined up for the week, or we try to have our schedule already lined up for 2 or 3 days because we just don't want to wake up tomorrow and not have work. And I just, we can't wait for that phone call. Be like, oh, you know what, this so and so called today. Finally, we got work. Like we try to call people in advance or try to um, get our bi-weekly customers in so we have guaranteed work already. And then just like my brother said, like we rate each other. Like how he said, we treat these cars like if it was ours, and we want that pop and gloss into those cars. Mhm.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, for your time.
For
Appreciate it.
sure.
Yeah.
Be in touch. Take care.
Yeah. Thank
All
you
right.
too.
Thank you.
Great day.
Appreciate it. Have
Thank
a good
you.
night.
You too. Bye bye.